clear of the closing doors, please.
It was the sound of New York subway doors closing one night in December 2015 that Megan Cliffel says flipped a switch in her brain.
It was just as if my rational brain was like ripped from me.
Cliffel had just gone back to work after having her second baby when she became convinced that people, even her husband, were in a cult-like conspiracy to harm her children.
That kind of culminates with me punching my husband in the face a couple times, trying to get to our two babies that he's safely secured away from me in our bedroom, and then alternatively running to the door of our apartment building, trying to get to the roof to jump or to show I was willing to jump to prove my loyalty. It was 100% real to me.
Cliffel was experiencing postpartum psychosis, which experts say is more frequent than many realize.
Postpartum psychosis is very under-recognized, under-treated, and under-researched.
Symptoms range from trouble sleeping and dramatic mood swings to paranoia and hallucinations. The term is getting much more attention now as it's at the center of the murder trial of Lindsay Clancy. Many women suffer in silence, going without treatment. The condition is only beginning to get recognized by the medical establishment. It isn't in the DSM, the manual published by the American Psychiatric Association, which doctors turn to treat mental health conditions. But the same organization does acknowledge mothers can suffer from these medical emergencies. It says in as many as 2 in 1,000 births.
Colleagues of mine have been championing this with the DSM for many years.
The University of North Carolina's Dr. Crystal Schiller treats postpartum psychosis. Are medical students even learning about this, postpartum psychosis?
I think the vast majority of them are likely not learning about postpartum psychosis at all.
It's different from postpartum depression, now called perinatal depression, because symptoms can start before birth. That's marked by sadness and anxiety and is much more common than postpartum psychosis.
It is not anyone's fault when they experience these horrific symptoms. It's a medical emergency and they need health care. The treatments that we do have largely do work. And so if women can get access to high quality care quickly, that's really the best that we can do.
Megan Cliffel now tries to raise awareness for other families that might be experiencing the challenges of postpartum psychosis. She got the help she needed and had a psychiatric plan in place when she gave birth to her third child.
Which included things like prioritizing sleep, prophylactic medication right after birth, and prioritizing kind of connection and joy and things that kept me well.
A positive outcome for a potentially devastating mental health condition.
Erika Edwards is joining us now. Erika, talk about resources available for people when it comes to this kind of a thing, and any sense of when we could see this as a more official diagnosis.
Yeah, so the issue surrounding getting postpartum psychosis into that DSM is still being debated. And the group responsible for adding it has not given a time frame for doing so. Meanwhile, the woman we talked with, Megan Cliffel, in that piece, told us that doctors first told her she probably had bipolar disorder. And it took a long time for her to get that postpartum psychosis diagnosis and eventually the help that she really needed. Now, meanwhile, there is help right now for women who are dealing with this, whether they're having scary thoughts or just really kind of need to vent. Either visit postpartum.net or call 1-833-TLC-MAMA. That's postpartum.net, 1-833-TLC-MAMA. Write it down, screenshot it, email me, whatever you have to do. Ask for help. It is available to you. Callie.
Erika Edwards, thank you very much for that reporting. Appreciate it.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.